Have you ever felt like life is a game, but no one gave you the rule book? Like some people just seem to get it. In their careers, their relationships, even casual conversations, while you're left on the outside. Misunderstood, ignored, even used. You try your best, you're honest, you work hard. But somehow, things keep slipping through your fingers. That sinking feeling, that something unseen is happening around you. You're not imagining it. There's a game being played, one built on human nature, power, psychology, influence, and it's happening everywhere. The question is, are you playing blind, or are you ready to master the game? This video isn't about being manipulative. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. And it's definitely not about using people to get ahead. It's about awareness. It's about understanding how the world really works, beneath the surface. Because once you see the patterns, the emotions, the power plays, and the hidden rules, you gain control. You stop reacting and start choosing. We're going to uncover 12 powerful truths, timeless principles based on psychology, history, and real human behavior. These insights are practical, grounded, and ethical, and they can change the way you walk into any room, speak to any person, or make any decision. Let's begin. Key 1. Shine by reflecting. One of the biggest mistakes people make? Trying to outshine those above them. Whether it's your boss, your mentor, or even a social group. If you make others feel insecure, they will push you down, no matter how talented you are. Historical example. Galileo was a brilliant scientist, but he also understood power. When he discovered Jupiter's moons, he didn't name them after himself. He named them after the Medici family, the most powerful rulers of his time. That move secured his protection and funding for years. Practical advice. Instead of directly showcasing your brilliance, frame your ideas as support. Say things like, "This builds perfectly on what you said," or, "Here's a way we can take your idea further." Make the powerful feel seen, and they'll elevate you in return. Key 2. Protect your fire. We live in a world that encourages oversharing. But telling people your plans, your goals, or your next move too early often backfires. Example, Steve Jobs never leaked his big ideas. The first iPhone was kept secret until the very moment it launched. Why? Because mystery builds anticipation and protection. Practical advice. Don't announce every goal. Don't expose your dreams to judgment before they're ready. Let your actions reveal your power. Let people feel the impact, not just hear about it. Key 3. Talk less. Mean more. Words can be powerful, but only when used with intention. Most people talk to fill silence, but silence is your ally. Historical power. Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address lasted just 2 minutes, but it became one of the most powerful speeches in history. Pause before you speak. Choose your words carefully. Speak with clarity, not volume. The less you say, the more weight your words carry. People respect restraint. Practice it. Key 4. Borrow brilliance, ethically. You don't need to be good at everything. Trying to do it all weakens your power. Walt Disney didn't draw every cartoon. He built the team. He gave vision. He knew how to gather the best and let them shine under his banner. Practical advice. Surround yourself with people whose strengths fill your gaps. Delegate with respect. Give credit where it's due. And make sure you're seen as the architect of the result. Leadership is not about doing more. It's about doing less better. Key 5. Become irreplaceable. In a competitive world, value comes from what can't be copied. Alan Turing cracked the Nazi Enigma code in World War II. He wasn't liked by everyone, but he was needed. No one else could do what he did. Build rare skills, master what others avoid. Be the go-to person for a specific problem, something mission critical. If you're irreplaceable, you'll always have leverage. Key 6. Use distance to build presence. Too much visibility makes people numb to your presence. Strategic absence builds curiosity, respect, and anticipation. Pop culture example. Beyoncé went quiet for a year. No media, no interviews. Then dropped Lemonade, and the world paused. Practical advice. Don't always be available. Say no more. Step back occasionally. People respect what they have to wait for. Make your return feel like an event. Key 7. Resolve. Don't avoid. Avoiding conflict doesn't keep peace. It just buries resentment. Nelson Mandela invited his former jailers to his inauguration. He didn't just forgive them, he included them. That ended a cycle. Practical advice. When you sense tension, face it head-on. Speak calmly, but directly. End it clean. Let nothing fester. In power, unresolved emotion is weakness. Kill it at the root. Key 8. Master timing. Most mistakes are not due to action or inaction, but mistimed action. Warren Buffett doesn't rush. He waits, then strikes with precision. That's how he became one of the richest men alive. Don't act out of fear. Watch patterns, learn cycles, make bold moves, but only when the soil is fertile. Time is a sword. Don't swing it randomly. Key 9. Rewrite your story. Your identity is not a prison. You are not defined by your past. Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali, a name change that signaled an entirely new phase of life and purpose. He wrote his legend. Update your story, change your habits, speak differently, dress with intention, create distance between who you were and who you're becoming. The world mirrors what you project. Key 10. Speak to their self-interest. Realistic people may love you, but they act on what benefits them. Andrew Carnegie built libraries across America, not with his own money alone, but with donations from wealthy people who wanted their names remembered. When asking for something, frame it in their gain. Recognition. Convenience. Advantage. Everyone moves for themselves. Help them see the win. That's not manipulation. That's alignment. Key 11. Guide their choices. Too many options make people freeze or choose wrong. Steve Jobs didn't say, pick a phone. He gave the iPhone, then asked, black or white. Always shape the frame. Give limited options, where all lead to your desired outcome. Let them choose from your menu. People want to feel in control. Just make sure the game board is yours. Key 12. Move boldly. Confident. Boldness creates momentum, even in uncertainty. Rosa Parks didn't raise her voice. She simply refused to move. One decision, one act of boldness, and a nation shifted. You don't have to be loud. You don't even need to be fearless. But when the moment calls for it, move with force. Take the risk. Show the world your spine. People follow conviction. These 12 principles are not tricks. They're not hacks. They're how human nature already works. Once you see the invisible game, you stop being a pawn. You speak differently. You move differently. You lead differently. And most importantly, you begin to live on your own terms. The real battlefield is not out there, it's in your understanding of people, power, and yourself. So the question is, which of these keys will you use today? Because the world will keep playing the game whether you see it or not. It's your move. Drop a comment. Tell us which key hit you hardest.